Ralph here. I'm going to do a review of one of my donations. Now, it's been my way now for a couple of months, and I think I need to get over and done with. But, yes, here's the Ambra. So now, I'm not sure on this one, but it has got a 386 and cash. But this came to me from Joy, and it's upside down, fully boxed, not easy to film. Inside, everything looks pretty good. So I'll move this over here and bring them to you one at a time. Now this is the laptop. What I have is two extra boxes here and here. I don't know if this works or not. Take the packing off. So if this doesn't work, this gives me a lot of extra space in here. I mean, look at that. I mean, I don't know the specs. A bit yellowing. You can tell the difference between the top and the bottom. Right, we have a spec AMN2000 for the device itself. I have a good cut down on this actually. I mean, I don't know anything about this whatsoever. For the keyboard, 3.5-inch floppy, DC in, but ingenious design. External floppy disk drive. Don't know they got that. Might be one of these. Parallel port, serial port, and a VGA for an external monitor, which I have actually got over there anyway, if it doesn't actually work. This side, I don't know. Let's have a break, shall we? Not as in a break, as in break, but a break this. Right. Another panel on the front. I think that one down. I think that's the battery compartment. Yeah, full battery there. There's a battery that rattles. Bit of glue marking down there, or maybe, yeah, a bit of glue. There might be nothing on this. Whether that's a reset button down there or not. Right, let's get that back in. Let's see what's under here. It has to be a, yeah, it's coming off. Bigger screwdriver. There we go. Ah. Okay, for an extra chip, and there's two jumpers on here. I'm sure we can see that. Ah, there's two jumpers. So, don't know. Change the settings, chips. It's showing a little bit of a how this motherboard was put together. See if you can have any upgrades over the years. I do like the way that, yeah, you can cover over all that lot. I don't know what this is. Thin clip? I'll assume it's just, I don't know. I don't know if that's part of this or if it's been stuck on afterwards. It looks like it's been stuck on, but really, really well. I don't think it'd have that. For portable thin clip, I don't know. Full keyboard, cursor keys as well. It's not as big as, but it's not a bad. It's a bit too small for me, I think, but. Power button, no power on here. It's all down there. The power light, FDD, HDD, not floppy disk, hard disk, cat locks, num lock, padlock, okay, and scroll lock. Contrast, brightness. I don't know if this is going to be an orange screen. It's going to be a black and white. A little bit of clean. I scratched it already. No, that's alright. Yeah, this is going to be. Yeah, I don't know actually. Let's see where we go with this. Right, let's have a look on this one. Treka unit battery. Amazing I get things in donated here. They're absolutely immaculate. That's still, don't know if it's factory sealed in, but it's still a perfect battery. Wow, absolutely ridiculous. But still with the original packing. Okay, let's have a look. The next box. Aha. So we don't really need the power supply. We have a cable. Can use. Let's get that plugged in. Power supply, standard UK. Let's get that plugged in. And let's see if the power supply actually works. There's a power light on there. Did you not realise it was not going to work? Might be the fuse. Well, I'll check on that. Does it look similar to the C64? Well, I say I've never had a C64, so I don't know. I'll check that in a bit, but it's got the original mouse. Look at that there. That's a bit weird. Right, first job's going to be see why this isn't powering up. I think I've got a different cable, so pause this. Possibly might be just a fuse that's blown. I'll check that, and I'll get back to you in a second. Right guys, you might have noticed different cable on, still no power. I tried the fuse on the original grey cable. That actually works fine, 13 amp fuse. So it's not that. I'm going to try something. Maybe it just doesn't turn on until it's plugged into something. This is just a wild guess on this. Maybe the bulb's gone. So, power supply on this one. It's 22 volt DC. Now I'm never ever going to be able to find one of them, I'm sure I won't. Absolutely impossible to find a new power supply for this. Let me try something. On the off chance that this is actually still charged, let's try it, shall we? Very much off chance. No. So we're going to have to look at the power supply, see if we can get this running. If this is as old as I hope it is, this might be an amazing thing to play. Play probably a wrong word for this, I think. Games for this would be impossible. Just be a funny feeling, just be a word processor sort of system. Why is that jammed in? It's a shame it didn't power on. I'm a bit worried what that black hole there is. Have a look. And a button. Oh. No, one there. Part of the casing, obviously. So that battery might have gone and corroded. There might just be something spilled on here. And it's all around here, this part. It looks like it's actually been yeah, that's not good. Let's see about popping this open. It looks like it's already been opened before. Ooh, no, this won't work. It really will not work. And that's just nasty. So that I'm not putting back on ever again. So, brand new battery, no corrosion on terminals, doesn't seem like it's been popped off at all. Right, what worried me a little bit is the terminals on here. Have a quick look. Stop rolling. Crazy. Terminals do look really clean, so that's now my main and only battery. If I can ever get that charged up, I don't know. I'll try something. Plug the original cable back in. This won't work, I know. Yeah, right, so off with that. Right, so I'll try and strip this down. I just noticed something. I've got a mouse with this. The cable end is a... oh, keyboard or mouse. So, yeah, okay. Alright, what I'm going to do, I'll try and see if I can strip this to pieces, and I'll get back to you in a minute. Right, nothing to see here. 2 words in describing trying to get open this power supply. It's a hidden screw. Now this is the back of the power supply. Nothing on where the pads were. Couldn't feel that at all. The this nice little piece of metal was over the top of it with all the instructions on. You couldn't feel the hole underneath it. It's ridiculous. So, but let's have a look. I thought this would actually might be a problem about this being loose, but not to be. I've absolutely destroyed the case, by the way. Try and get in, but I might get lucky if it works. There's something obvious with it. Get that off there. Right, so that's the cable off for the output. The other thing I see that it doesn't look in bad condition. Caps look fine. Inside there looks reasonable. There's a... oh, it's LED. Well, I don't know how LED look like. Yeah. That would have gone with this part of the case. It would have lit up yellow. Put power on. It looks like it's yellow anyway. Right. I'm going to think of testing then. Caution, you may blow yourself up. Really? Again? I'll check if this fuse is like an online fuse, because I can't tell if it's blown. There's a metal blob in there. Let's test if that's working or not. Seems to be that and that. Let's check continuity. Ooh, to 0. Right, where did I say that one? That one. Damn. That works fine. The copper earth on this. Right. Worst case on this is I've got on here, I'll probably use this for my own reference anyway, I can see that AC 100 is 250, yeah. Output DC 24 volts, 1 amp, DC 24 volts, 1.27 amps. Right, so the 4 pins there. So have a look. Kins. That way round. Right. So top left with the flat part here and the extra wedge piece of plastic at the bottom is CTRs to the top left, grounds to the top right, 24 volt charge bottom left, 24 volt output bottom right. Okay. So it should all, if I need it for the future. Right. Let's see if any obvious signs this thing is knackered. Top section comes off. Have a look inside. Very brassy, isn't it? I must have thought back then this was the way to go. A lot of plastic as well as brass, but let's have a look. And that's on there. Cannot tell why this isn't working. Maybe something as simple as nope. Actually, I think the fuse is back directly onto the brown cable. That's a bit dusty, but that's all. That's another fuse as well. Okay. Try that fuse there. Continue to there. Damn. Damn. Now I know getting one of these will be impossible. Actually, that feels a bit loose. And that isn't my knuckles cracking either. I think we'll have to unsolder these just to see. That's on these anyway. No, it's just a plastic outer that's moving. Nothing obvious. I think where a power supply goes, it probably had it. Some heat over there. There's a chip, 2 chips on here to regulate the power. Maybe if I can get something which is 22 volts, there might be a chance in resurrecting that as a charger, but I don't know. There doesn't seem to be much wrong with this. This all seem fine. The coils seem coily. All right in here. More of a light on that, or no obvious signs. The cap's nice and flat. Don't really want to stick my tongue on that. There's a good chance that inside there is plastic cover. It'll be completely knackered, so I don't think it's worth trying to refix now. So this is going to have to go really on the back burner. So I don't know. I'll have a look out on eBay, seeing if I can find a power supply. At the minute, all I can find on there is there is a version of this on eBay, the laptop, but it's a few models before this. This is the 386 version. I'm really disappointed, you know, that it couldn't get this to work. Yeah, this is the 386 version, and the one on eBay is a 486, and he's selling it for 400 quid, which is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, the price. Sorry, not 400, 500 quid. So this being older, I wouldn't dare try and sell it for that much. You couldn't sell a non-working retro laptop unless you've got a power source. So what I want to do, either this payday or next payday, is get a variable power supply, and I could use that to get this thing at least charging. So this for the time being. Oh, and another thing, this bit is coming off. I don't know what it is. All I can think is a gap on it. These two bits go together. All I can think is you put a piece of paper between it. So I think sheet of A4 slides in, and then you destroy it on the way in. No, that doesn't work. Thin clip for portable. Thin clip. Clip for what? Indeed. At the bottom it shows patent product, but I can see no use to this. No, it looks like a sliding rule, but it isn't. It stops there. So, no idea. The two gaps, it looked like it fit something through, but if that was there, the laptop opens like that. All I can think is that you put the paper in and it stands upwards, so you can type while it's on top. But it's you'd have it alongside. But okay, this is going back in the box and going to get left because I need a power supply. But okay, good strip now. I'm not stripping into this, I don't want to. The performance I had with this thing, there's probably one hidden screw about there, maybe just a thin one underneath a foot there. But yeah, that's the time being. The Ambra is getting put on ice. So thanks for watching. Catch you in the next video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Bye.